This program is proudly brought to you by Goodman Fielder International and True Gas.
And welcome to Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. I am your host, Martha Sarah, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. Now, I hope that you have had a great weekend and a good start to the week. It's Wednesday, and I know the schools are back. Students have resumed classes, and you are all in the mad rush. I hope that you take it easy and enjoy the rest of the week. Now, we've got a great lineup for you tonight, so let's check out what's coming up on GFI Sky Time tonight. Coming up on the show tonight, we will take a look at our food feature for this week. We will also check out Letitia from House Sky, who will be making another very tasty dish. Plus, on our True Gas cooking segment, or Cooking with True Gas, we've got another very simple dish that we will be cooking using our True Gas and True Gas wok burner. That's coming up on the show tonight. Now let's get started. For our recipe tonight, we're making a prawn noodle stir fry. Now I've got all my ingredients here, and our key ingredient for this recipe is our prawns. So let's take a look at our food feature for this week. Our food feature for this week is the prawn. Prawns are a type of seafood that belong to the crustacean family, which also includes crabs and lobsters. They have long bodies, 10 legs and antennae, and are found in both freshwater and saltwater environments. Although prawns are confused with shrimp, they are usually larger and have a slightly sweeter taste and differ in body structure. Prawns have long been part of the coastal life in PNG, especially among communities living along Gulf, Sepik, Central Province, Medang, Morobe, and New Island. Traditionally, local villagers caught prawns and other shellfish for subsistence and small-scale trade using hand nets, bamboo traps, and spears in mangroves, estuaries, and river mouths. Prawns were mostly wild-caught and eaten fresh or smoked. They were an important source of protein, often served with sago, taro, or yam. In some areas, prawns were part of customary feasts and exchanges, especially along coastal trade routes. The National Fisheries Authority, or NFA, manages the prawn industry under strict licensing and sustainability rules. Exported prawns are mostly sold to Australia, Japan, and Asian markets, though local consumption is growing through restaurants, hotels, and catering businesses. In recent years, small-scale farming and aquaculture have been trialed in parts of Central and Morobe provinces, though large-scale farming remains limited. Nutritionally, prawns are an excellent source of protein while being low in fat. They also provide essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin B12, vitamin E, zinc, and iodine, which help support healthy body function. Because of this, prawns are not only delicious, but also a nutritional addition to a balanced diet. Prawns are enjoyed in cuisines all around the world. They can be cooked in many ways: grilled, fried, boiled, or sautéed, and are used in a variety of dishes such as curries, stir-fries, pasta, salads, and seafood platters. Their delicate flavor makes them a versatile ingredient that pairs well with many herbs and spices. Here are some common cooking uses. 1. Grilling and barbecuing. Prawns are great for grilling because they cook quickly and absorb smoky, charred flavors well. They're often marinated in garlic butter, chili, or lemon juice before being grilled on skewers. 2. Curries and stews. In many Asian and Pacific cuisines, prawns are added to rich coconut-based curries or spicy stews. Their natural sweetness balances out strong spices and creates a flavorful sauce. 3. Stir-fries and noodles. Prawns are commonly used in stir-fry dishes with vegetables, noodles, or rice. They cook in just a few minutes, making them ideal for quick meals. 4. Salads and cold dishes. Cooked prawns are delicious in salads, especially with fresh greens, avocado, or tropical fruits. They're also used in seafood cocktails or cold pasta salads. 5. Fried and crispy dishes. Prawns can be coated in batter or breadcrumbs and deep fried to make crispy snacks like prawn tempura, prawn balls, or crumb prawns. 6. Rice and pasta dishes. They are a favorite addition to dishes like fried rice, paella, risotto, or creamy pasta sauces. Their mild flavor pairs perfectly with herbs, garlic, and cheese. Today, prawns are now both a traditional food and a commercial commodity in PNG. They contribute to local livelihoods, national export income, and culinary culture, from village feasts to modern seafood dishes. And that was our food feature for this week. Now, I've got my apron on and I'm going to go ahead and prepare our ingredients for our prawn noodle stir fry. And while I do that, we will take a short break. But don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll check out what's cooking with House Kai.
Latisha here again from House Kai. Today we're making something a little bit light and comforting, which is shrimp and vegetable soup. Let's get into it. You will need cabbage, broccoli, capsicum, mushrooms, carrot, eggs, onions, spring onions, shrimps. And of course with our very own House Kai kakaruk stock cube. Now I'm time to cook one time House Kai. First thing we're gonna do is clean and wash our shrimps. Now, make sure they're clean. So a lot of different people have different ways of cleaning the shrimp. Shrimp is high in protein and it's very good for growing children. Ta-da! Now that our shrimp is cleaned and washed, let's move on to prepping our veggies. Okay, people. A mature onion contains 16 distinct fleshy layers. If you didn't know that, now you know. I will not cut them into smaller pieces, just big because it's soup. Carrots are the first vegetable to be canned commercially. It's just lovely like that. Let me just put the veggies on one side. Capsicum. Slice your capsicum into strips. Make sure everything is cut evenly so it all cooks all at the same time. The broccoli, I don't like the stem. Some people like it, I don't. Green vegetables give us fiber and nutrients that help digestion. Broccoli, mushrooms. Oh man. Did you know mushrooms are a superfood? They break down harmful bacteria and microorganisms. Wombok. Wombok. Spring onions. Chop your spring onions. Just a little bit. Eggs. You don't want to completely fry the eggs because we're still gonna be making soup. Throw in your shrimp. Stir, give it a nice stir till it's golden orange. Add our House Kai kakaruk stock cube. We're just seasoning our base ingredients. Put my shallots in and my onion. Oyster sauce. Add your oyster sauce or soy sauce depending on your preference and give it a nice stir. Add in your mushrooms, stir, add 2 cups of water, Now that I've added water, I will put in another house Kai cockroach stock cube. Let it boil for about 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Add capsicum and Chinese cabbage and my broccoli. Don't forget to put your eggs in, guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's basically it. Boils for 10 minutes and you're done. Alright guys, now that our food is cooked, let's plate it. And you're done. And there you have it guys, our shrimp veggie soup made with our very own house Kai cockroach stock cube.
Welcome back to GFI's Kai Time. For our recipe on cooking with true gas, we're making a prawn noodle stir fry. Now, a quick run through of the ingredients that we have here in front of us. For this recipe, we're using pre-cooked noodles. Now, this is some noodles that I've gone ahead and boiled, and we've run that under some cold water. So we've got about 400 grams of egg noodles. Now in this bowl we've got some banana prawns. This is about 300 grams of banana prawns. Now for this we have gone ahead and removed the shells, deveined them and washed them, and we also split our prawns in half. Now in this bowl you can use broccoli or cauliflower or any other vegetables that you want. We're using some pak choy. In here we have some spring onions. We're using the stalk as well as the green part of the spring onion. Over here we've got some onions. We've got our red onion and our brown onion. So this is one whole red onion, one whole brown onion which we've sliced up. Here we've got some cooking oil. This is about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. We've diced it nicely. For seasoning, we've got some salt and white ground pepper. Now for our sauce for this recipe, we're using some sugar, but you can always substitute this for some honey. Here we've got a tablespoon of oyster sauce and about 2 to 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. This is for our sauce for our prawn noodle stir fry. For cooking, we're using our true gas as well as our true gas wok burner. Now let's get cooking. Alright, so we'll turn on our gas. Now for our gas, we've got a 4.5 gas cylinder that we're using. It's quite convenient and you can carry it wherever you need to go. And we're going to light up our wok burner. It's quite easy and very simple. And the thing I love about this wok burner is that you don't need a matches or a gas lighter to light your burner. You just strike it and it comes on. So obviously we will need a wok. So we've got our wok here. We will place our wok on our wok burner. So depending on what you are cooking, you can just turn the heat down or up, and it's just very easy just by turning the knob. All right, so first things first, for our prawn noodle stir fry, we're going to fry off our prawns. So we've got our wok here. Now to this we're going to add in our cooking oil. All right, so as you can see the heat is quite high, so I'm just going to lower this a little bit. That is because our wok is quite thin and it heats up very fast. Okay, now to this we're going to season our prawns with a bit of salt and pepper. Some salt and some pepper. We just mix this through. Now this should take about a minute to just lightly fry off our prawns. So in goes our prawns into our wok. like so. So you do not want to overcook the prawns. So we'll just give this about a minute to just lightly cook through, and then we will remove this and get started with cooking the rest of our ingredients for our prawn noodle stir fry. So because these are prawns, it does not take a very long time to cook. So using a wok burner, it's quite convenient, and the heat is very constant, or it's just there, it does not change. It just it changes depending on you who is cooking. So you can just adjust the heat using the knob, whether you want to turn the heat up or turn it down low. It's entirely up to you. So we won't overcook our prawns. All right, so our prawns are done. We're going to turn off the heat like that and remove the prawns. All right, so now that our prawns have cooked through, we're going to add in an additional tablespoon of oil, and we'll get started with frying off our veggies. So first things first, we're going to add in our onions. So we're frying off our onions. So we've got our brown onion, and to this we're going to add in our red onions. So our red onions are just for color. So just to give it some color. I love how this recipe is so easy to make and also very quick or fast to cook using a true gas burner and a wok. All right, so to this we're going to add in our garlic. So our garlic goes in, and we'll just mix this through. So we'll let this cook on a low to medium heat so we'll let this cook for a little while, not more than a minute, just so our onions are translucent and they've released their flavor. So onion tends to release a lot of sweetness, so it's great to cook your onions. All right, now to this we're going to add in our pak choy. So we'll put the stalks in first, or the side that has the stalk. So it will take a little while to cook, and we'll just stir this. So you can use broccoli or carrots, even cauliflower to add to your stir fry, even some beans as well. Okay, we'll go in with the rest of our pak choy. So these are pak choys that we are using. The leaves have been cut quite large, but once they cook through, they tend to reduce in size, so it's fine. Now once this is showing signs that the greens are cooked, or the pak choy, we're going to add in our spring onions. Now for the spring onions, we're using both the stalk and the green part of the spring onion. So we're using both the white bit of the spring onion, or the stalk, as well as the green bit. We'll just give this a stir. All right, now to this we're going to add in our pre-cooked noodles. So these are some egg noodles that I'm adding. It's quite bouncy, so it's great. So once you boil your noodles, following the instructions on the packet, run it under some cold water to prevent it from hardening or sticking together. So we're just going to toss this through. I'm using a tongs. Now to this we're going to add in our cooked prawns, like so. Yep. And we'll stir this through. Okay. Now that we've added all our ingredients, we're going to make our sauce. So our sauce, we're going to be making this. So we've got our soy sauce here. Now to this we will add in our oyster sauce and our sugar. Now we're using sugar, but you can always substitute this and use honey instead for a more healthier option. All right, so we will add in our sauce mixture and we'll just stir this through. Okay. So if you're wondering where you can get yourself a wok banner, you can check out all Brian Bell stores across the nation and pick one for yourself. True Gas is also being distributed by some service stations around Port Moresby and Lay, so you can check out the Puma service station, including Total service station, and as well as some mobile outlets. Just look out for the True Gas reseller logo. Now, just for some seasoning, we're going to be using a bit of white ground pepper and some salt. So not a lot because our soy sauce has a lot of salt in it. So we'll just give this another stir. And that's our prawn noodle stir fry done. Now we'll start plating. And there you have it, viewers, our prawn noodle stir fry. Now we made this dish, or we cooked this dish using our True Gas wok burner as well as our True Gas 4.5 cylinder. Now a big thank you to True Gas for sponsoring this segment called Cooking with True Gas. Well, that's it from us here at Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. On behalf of the team and I, we would like to thank you for joining us. I am your host, Martha Sere, and I will see you same time next week, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV. Bamahuta.
This program was proudly brought to you by Goodman Fielder International and True Gas.